Yo, what's going on, family? It's Nico Fleeks again. If you're new to this channel, drop a like, subscribe, and drop a comment down for your boy if I say anything that resonates with you. Now, I'm gonna keep it plain and simple, okay? I'm noticing a lot of guys are having trouble attracting women. Now, there's a few reasons why a woman might not like you, okay? So we're gonna go over a few reasons why you're having trouble dating, all right? Number one, you are not assertive enough, bro. You're not assertive. A woman needs assertion, okay? When you date a woman, you bring her into your domain. You bring her into your life, okay? There's nothing worse than a man that is going into a woman's frame, bro. There's a reason why we have to be strong in the body and the mind, you feel what I'm saying? Because we have the frame, we have the shoulder width, okay? To allow the weight of another woman, right? To allow the weight of another human being into our lives. Women are not built to lead. So if you are someone that doesn't give her assignments, doesn't tell her what it is that you need from her, you don't tell her what it is that you want her to do for you, you're just letting her sit around, just be good for nothing, then that is a detriment to your dating life. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, look at it from her point of view, bro. She's just gonna think, well, like, you're not leading me. You're not doing what it is that I need you to do. That's why I actually recommend that when you're dating a woman, you do not move into her house. I don't care how long y'all have been dating. I don't care if you just met. Bring her to your spot. You don't go to her spot, you feel what I'm saying? Just so that she can go and make the rules and things like that and treat you like a little boy. There's no faster way to drop a woman's attraction to you than to allow her to carry the whole frame, than to be in her domain. She wants to be in your domain, bro. She wants you to bring her into your world. You need to be assertive. You need to give her tasks. For example, if you tell her, yo, like, when you come over, bring this. Give her something to do, bro. Women love to serve a man that is worthy. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, man, a lot of us modern men, you know, we tend to be scared. Not me, because I'm the super G, right? But a lot of you guys tend to be scared to give a woman a task, bro. They want you to tell them what to do. It's very, very, very simple. All right, you have to make it very clear and easy. Simplify it. Now, number two, baby. You have no ambition. This one is a big one, guys. Ambition is something that every man needs in his life. You feel what I'm saying? You need a goal to strive towards. You need something to fight for. You are a warrior. So when you go out there, are you fighting for nothing? No, you're fighting so that you can gain something. You need ambition. You need a direction to go, bro. If you just sit around on your couch all damn day eating Cheetos and playing Call of Duty, gang, she's gonna sniff that stuff. She's gonna sniff it and be like, oh yeah, you know, like, I can see him going nowhere in life. I can see him absolutely going nowhere in life because all he wants to do is sit around and enjoy pleasures all damn day, right? Like, and it's the pleasure-seeking activity that gets y'all messed up, right? You guys want to smoke the lucid leaf all day. You want to drink the booze all day. You want to sit around and play Call of Duty all day. You want to sit around and do nothing, talk on the phone, the girl all day. Bruh, like, that's how you the attraction, man. No, ain't no grown man gonna sit around and do nothing. Imagine if we were like back in the day. Imagine if we were like back in the day, right? Before cars and phones and McDonald's and video games and all of this stupid, like, easygoing lifestyle stuff, bro. If she saw that you're sitting around on your behind all damn day back in the olden days, she's gonna assume that you're gonna let her starve. She's gonna assume that if you guys have kids, they're gonna starve. So that's the reason why you need to have ambition, because it signals future resources. When you have ambition, see, look, a lot of you guys think, oh, you know, I need to have money. I'm not rich yet. I can't date yet. No, brother. No, brother. It's not about the money, okay? Don't get me wrong. Everyone loves money. Obviously, it'll help you if you had the bread to do so, right? Obviously, it would help you if you had the money in order to expand your life, sure. But how are you going to get the money if you don't got no ambition? You don't got no goals. Listen, women don't really care that much about the money as long as they see that you're working and giving it your all to get the resources that you are fighting so hard to get. How can you call yourself a warrior if you don't even go out and you fight for what you want? You don't even do that. That's the reason why you might be having trouble with women, okay? Now, what I'm saying might be harsh, man, and I know the truth hurts. All you have to do is just go out and go get it, brother. I'm right here with you, man. If you have any questions, too, you can always drop down to my email. My email is in my channel description, and I'll drop it again on this description on the video, all right? Now that we got that one out the way, let's go on to the next one. Now, this one is gonna hurt for a lot of guys, okay? This one is gonna sting. So if you don't like what you hear, stick around, bro, because I'm dropping gems. Stick around anyway. Who gives a what other people think? If you're a grown man, you're gonna listen to what hurts and you're gonna implement in your life, okay? Now, here we go. You're out of shape. Yeah, I said it. The reason why she doesn't like you is because you're out of shape, dude. You look like a slob, maybe. That's not cute. Why would a woman want a man that's out of shape? See, look, the thing is, we live in a society in which we've made everything so comfortable, but we forgot where we came from. We still have caveman brains. These women out here, they're more simple than you think. These women are not complicated, bro. These women are not that complicated, bro. They are cave women still in the brain. You think a cave woman wants a slob for a man, wants a blob, some squishy little soft thing like a woman's body? Do you think a woman wants that? Absolutely not. Do you know why a woman does not want a man that is out of shape? A woman does not want a man that is out of shape because it signals that you cannot bring in no resources, bro. How you gonna run 100 feet without passing out from exhaustion if you're like 300 pounds and like 5'8"? How? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna be able to run long distance enough to chase that deer to the point of damn near exhaustion and then you hit it with the final and then you just unalive it, right? Because we're meant to be long distance runners, right? We may not be as fast as a lot of the prey that we catch, but we can surely outrun them long distance. If you are built in a way in which you can't run 10 feet without literally passing out from exhaustion, you are in big trouble with the ladies, bro. You're not gonna be able to attract nobody. You dig what I'm saying? And I mean, at the least, you might be able to attract a woman that is far, far, far below you. And if you are a fat slob, imagine how low you're gonna have to go to be with a woman that's interested in you. And then deep down inside, she wishes that she could get somebody better. So it's just a lose-lose, brother. It's really just a lose-lose. She wants you to be in decent shape. Listen, I'm not saying that you have to be like a Greek god or anything like that. Absolutely not. You just need to show some proficiency in your body composition, bro. You need to have a decent body composition, right? You don't have to be too shredded, too ripped, too jacked, too muscular. In fact, I'd argue that a lot of women don't like the extremes of body types, right? They don't like the super incredibly jacked. You know what I mean? If you have just like a good, decent build, you know, not too much fat, not too much muscle, you could have a little bit of muscle. You're already in the game, bro. Listen, in this day and age, bro, so much of these people here, they don't go to the gym. So much of Americans, especially here in America, a lot of us are overweight. So I guarantee you will be the top 20% if you just go to the gym and you get like in shape. I guarantee you can get almost all of the women that you approach if you just get in shape. Do you know why? Because most people here in America are actually out of shape. So you are literally, just go to the gym alone. I guarantee you will be able to pretty much have any girl that you want. I guarantee you, Nico Fleeks is not lying to you. I'm telling you the God honest truth. Any girl that I approach, when they see my physique, I'm already in the bag. And then from that point, it just depends on what comes out of your mouth and how you articulate yourself and how you carry yourself in your frame. And that's gonna determine if you can keep the girl or not, okay? So you can retrieve the woman, right? But can you keep the woman, right? That's the thing. Sometimes you can get the woman, but can you keep her? All right. Now, let's move on. Let's go on to the next one. You might just be too needy, all right? Yeah, you might just be too needy, gang. So it's very unnatural for a woman and a man to always be together all the time. It's very, very unnatural. So in this video, I see that you're probably noticing that I'm going back into the primal thing, right? Everything here is primal. Primal attraction is what matters the very most, right? Because you can condition people, you can like kind of lead people into what they think is attractive, but in the end of the day, they're gonna go back to what they naturally are attracted to. And a woman is naturally attracted to a man that is a bit distant. You dig what I'm saying? Women are attracted to men who are a bit distant, okay? And when I say distant, I mean physically, emotionally, but not spiritually, okay? Not spiritually. So when I say that distant physically, I mean, check this. Women fall deeper in love with you when you are away from them. Men fall deeper in love with women when they're with them, okay? Now, you have to remember that men and women are vastly different. So there's usually polar opposites to things when it comes to the women and man dynamic. They're usually polar opposites. In very rare compartments of life in which that men and women are the same. The only similarities that men and women have is the fact that we all need to eat, sleep, poop, all of the basic stuff, breathe, shelter. Those are the only things that we actually have in common. Is our very basic, immediate needs, okay? Everything outside of that, you can almost guarantee you is polar opposite. So when you spend less time with a woman, she will grow attached to you even more. Do you know why? Because women fall in love through their mind. Women fall in love through their mind, okay? Men fall in love physically, through physical connection, through touching. Women fall in love with all of what's up here, gang. So think about it. I'm going back to the primal stuff. Okay? Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, before we had telephones, your woman may not even know if you're gonna ever come back home because you done went on that dangerous hunt with your warriors, with your fellow warriors. You dig what I'm saying? You guys went out to go fight that war because they're playing with your resources and you had to fight for what you want. Or you guys are running out of food. You and your boys, you go out there into that field and you go take down that big animal. You guys might even come across some predatory animals that are trying to unalive you. What are you gonna do on your big, treacherous, dangerous expedition, your big, dangerous hunt? You're gonna tell your girl, oh, hey, what's up, babe? I just unalived a gazelle. It was so cool. You know what I mean? And like at the time, she'll be like, oh my God, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But like now, the mystery is gone. Now the mystery is gone. It's gone. The attraction, if you do that, you kill the mystery over time. Ooh, that's the fastest way to get rid of your girl, and that's the fastest way for a woman to be unattracted to you. You dig what I'm saying? Women want to live in a fantasy. Women live in fantasy land. Men live in real land, okay? You need to remember that. So it's all about how you make her feel, bruh. You cannot be over pandering to this woman, calling her all the time, asking her what you're doing. If you want me to be honest with you, I would actually keep the texting to a bare minimum with the woman. The reason why she may not be that into you is because, bro, you're always texting her, you're always calling her. The mystery is not there. So talking on the phone for hours is very unnatural and it's giving needy, and that is a quick way to kill attraction. You have to amplify her imagination, gang. And I'm not saying don't ever reach out to the girl. Of course you got to reach out to the girl, but make it make sense. You dig what I'm saying? The small talk, not it. Keep everything very practical. Keep everything with an objective. If you call her and text her, there needs to be an objective. Whether you're trying to set up a date, whether you want her to come over to your crib, whatever it is, you need to give her an objective. You need to give her something to do. You don't just call her just to talk to her. That's why she's not attracted to you. That's how you guys end up getting ghosted. That's the main reason why you guys get ghosted. I guarantee you. Let's move on. Another reason why she may not be attracted to you or like you or want you. Because, bro, you got bad hygiene, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I can't begin to tell you how many guys I know that don't brush their teeth, they don't shower, they don't shave, they don't line their beards up, they don't wash their clothes. They're just disgusting animals. Pigs, donkeys, you know? You can't be like that, man. A woman has a good sense of smell, and a woman really, really loves a man that knows how to take care of himself, because it indicates that a man that takes good care of himself will inevitably and in turn take good care of her and her kids, if you guys tend to have kids, okay? Because women think about a lot of things in a sense of, can this man provide for me in the future? Can this man provide for our kids if I do have one, okay? Because a woman knows deep down inside, intrinsically and naturally, that she will someday probably have kids, more than likely, and she does not want to invest her time and her energy into a man that signals that he will be not a great leader in that sense, right? So if you can't lead yourself and take care of your own self in the sense of keeping yourself hygienic, keeping yourself clean, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, making sure your hair looks good, making sure your clothes is clean, things like that is going to signal that you are low value, bro. And you can't blame her for that. It's really just that simple, man. So make sure your hygiene is up. Make sure all of that stuff is up. And honestly, you're probably going to already boost up your points couple notches, if you ask me. All right, guys. I've given y'all some pretty hot pointers on the reason why a lot of men struggle with female attraction, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all one more. And this one might just be one of the most important ones, okay? This one might just be one of the most important ones. This one might just be one of the most important reasons why she doesn't want you. You're a lame. You might just be a lame. I'm sorry to say that, and it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. A lot of guys are just lame, you know? They don't have no hobbies. They're just followers. They have nothing that pinpoints their specific identity. Like a lot of guys are just like copy paste people. It's like it's like we're looking at the same people. You dig what I'm saying? You need to find a way to stand out. You need to find a way that makes you different, okay? So you need to figure out what it is that you're passionate about. You need to figure out what it is that you're good at, and you kind of conflate that, you put it together, and you sharpen that, and you turn it into something that really, really sets you apart from the crowd as an individual. You dig what I'm saying? And you need to use that to your advantage with these women, because women love to see individuality. They don't want to be with some cookie cutter dude. It's not something that they are fond of. It's not something that they tend to be attracted to, at least long term, right? Either you're authentic or not. And the thing is, everyone is authentic. You just need to find what it is that makes you different, makes you authentic, right? Be yourself, man. Well, I'm not going to tell you be yourself, because a lot of you guys, when you be yourself, you're just lame. So you need to figure out a way to promote your aura, okay? You need to have a masculine aura all together. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm here to teach you guys. I'm here to teach you guys how to be straight up masculine, because no matter what, if you are a true masculine man, any woman will want to be in your presence, because masculine energy and feminine energy, you put those together and you create something very powerful and robust. So truly, if you are a masculine man, whenever you see a woman that you like, if she is truly feminine, you are 100% irresistible to her. That's all I got to say for today, guys. This is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. If I said anything that resonated with you today, man, do me a favor, bruh. It don't cost you that much. It don't cost you nothing at all. Hit that like button. Drop a comment for your boy. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, this is Nico Fleeks. Thank you for joining me in Warrior Nation. Peace out.